Welcome to the concept of replacement analysis. By definition, if we need to understand replacement analysis is basically a systematic assessment which is conducted by a business in order to know the need to replace its existing assets and generally taking the appropriate decision with objective to increase the financial condition of the organization as well. In easier terms, if we need to understand the replacement, we can say replacement is practically concerned with the equipment and machinery that deteriorates with the passage of time within the organization. As throughout this time period, every single equipment increases its age, thus it becomes a candidate for replacement. Whereas we can increase the productive life of the equipment or the machine by increasing the maintenance. But if we do so, the overall operating cost of the machine generally goes high. So replacement generally reduces the machine maintenance cost, but it also involves an initial capital cost which is pretty high. So the decision for an equipment to be replaced is taken when only the maintenance and the capital cost of the older machine is more than the average capital and the operating cost of the newer machine is is high. So that is the point at which the organization generally takes the decision of replacing the machine. It is a very popular concept that everybody feels the every equipment which is there in the organization should never be replaced until and unless it is physically worn out. But the concept is not correct, since the equipment, if it is constantly renewed and updated, then only that particular machine will remain productive. Otherwise, it contains a certain increased risk where it might become obsolete suddenly. The new growing trend in the market is basically to replace all those equipments at that point only when it is generally not operating up to the optimum level of productivity which it should. So these are the basic concept of replacement. In replacement, any business house or any organization basically follows, or basically faces rather I say, a certain kind of newer decision making. What kind of newer decision making does the organization or the business houses faces? It faces the decision of abandonment. What do we mean by abandonment? Abandonment basically means the disposing of any asset without replacing it with any other one. It also faces a decision where the primary use of the asset is taken away from it, but that particular asset is retained in case of emergency or breakdown of the newer machine. That is known as backing up. Another major decision while taking replacement is that the organization can increase the overall production capacity by adding up to the capacity of the existing asset or replacing it with the newer one. And last but not the least, replacing the existing machines with the one on which the cost of operation, that's what I was talking about, cost of operation are very much less than the existing one, the organization basically should go for the replacement. So these are the decisions which any business house generally faces while taking replacement into consideration. One of the major reasons of replacing uh, the assets is deterioration. Deterioration basically is the decline in performance of an asset as compared to the newer asset identical to the present one. Deterioration in any asset can or may occur due to the extended lifetime of the machine, the operational wear and tear that happens in the machine, any kind of misalignments that happens in the machine. These are the primary causes of deterioration of any asset. Deterioration basically increases the maintenance costs. It generally reduces the product quality. It decreases the rate of production, increases the labor cost, thus reduces the overall efficiency of the organization. The second thing, or should I say the second reason for replacing a machine, is obsolescence. As we know, the only constant in this ever changing environment is the change itself. We know the technology is progressing very rapidly. Far better equipment are being developed and turned out every single year. If a management or the organization does not have the concern for changing the equipment or the machinery, the unwanted increase of manufacturing cost generally goes up, and with increase of time the useful life of the machine generally decreases, and very fast the machine generally moves on to its obsolescence. Any obsolete equipment basically reduces down the profit, most importantly impairs the organization's competitive position in the market. Another important factor taken into consideration is the inadequacy. When an existing equipment becomes inadequate to meet the challenges of developing a certain new product or the existing product in large quantities, the question of replacement thus arises. Another important aspect generally taken into consideration is the present working condition of the machine. Any organization can think about replacing the old equipment or the machinery which generally creates unpleasant or unsafe working environment for the workers. Suppose the machine is not properly working, so it is becoming smokier, noisier, which creates a certain unhealthy environment for the workers to working, and most importantly can lead back to the accidents which might happen. So these are the reasons or the factors why the organization considers replacement of any machine. Certain important concepts which are associated with replacement analysis are the term defender. What do we mean by defender? It is basically the asset which is still there in use with the organization or the organization's current machinery is generally taken as the example of Defender. Its cost is generally calculated and compared with the newer machine which we call the Challenger. What do we mean by Challenger? The best possible option available with the organization in order to change that existing machinery with an upgraded one. We have already talked about the relationship between Defender and Challenger is that until and unless the cost incurred in using Defender in every single one becomes higher than that of the cost incurred for the Challenger, up to that point of time, the organization basically prefers to stick with the existing machinery. If that is basically higher, or sorry, the Defender's cost is basically higher than that with the Challenger one, the organization then comes to a junction where it takes the decision of changing the machine and bringing in an upgraded one to ensure the effectiveness and the productivity of the organization. Coming back to another very important term related with, should I say, the replacement analysis is the capital recovery. Capital recovery primarily is the earning which the organization generally gets back of the initial investments which has been put into the work. When an investment is first made in an asset, the investor initially sees a certain kind of negative return until the initial investment is entirely coming back to the investor. The return of that initial investment is basically known as the capital recovery. Capital recovery must occur before an organization can earn a profit on its investment. Capital recovery also happens when an organization finds the entire money which it has invested in the machinery and equipment, if they get it back with the certain kind of asset disposition, or which we call the salvage value. Salvage value basically is the term associated with any machinery where the value of the machine, or salvage value is that particular value of the machine which any organization receives after selling off that machine after its lifetime. So this concept of salvage value is very much relevant with the concept of capital recovery. The concept of capital recovery can be useful to the organization when it is deciding, or when it decides which fixed asset the organization is thinking of to purchase or not to purchase. This is what we mean by capital recovery. Another very important term which is associated with the concept of replacement analysis is the life of an asset. Now, there are various forms of the term life associated with the asset. It might be the useful life for which the organization is wanting to use it, or the actual life of the asset up to which that particular asset becomes obsolete. In, should I say, the replacement decision making, the the economic life may also be different from the service life, because a defender machine is expected to be kept in service only so long that until and unless its marginal cost is less than that of the minimum annual cost of that of the challenger. Another important concept is the operating and maintenance cost in replacement analysis. Any single machine, once it has been bought, that is the capital has been invested, incurs certain other variety of costs also. Those are the operating and the maintenance cost which are associated with them. And generally it is pretty much better to convert all the operation and maintenance cost back into the annual worth, because it helps us to compare different kind of annual cost with the defender and the challenger to get the actual figure and to get the correct kind of idea when exactly is the timeline to replace that particular machine or to continue with that existing one. These are basically the important concepts which are associated with the replacement analysis. Let us take an example of how to find out the capital recovery cost associated with replacement analysis, which we have earlier discussed. In this example, we have taken into consideration the initial cost of the asset to be 20,000, the salvage value at the end of 8 years to be rupees 5,000. If the interest rate per annum is at 12%, we need to find out the capital recovery cost. As we were talking about, the capital recovery cost can be described as the present worth of the machine minus the salvage value of the machine. This is basically what the capital recovery actually looks like. So if we turn the capital recovery into the annual worth, the two kind of costs which are there with us is basically, one is of cost to the organization, that is the initial cost or the price at which the machine was bought, which is 20,000, and there is another cost item attached to it, is the salvage value. But here comes in where replacement analysis is entirely different from the regular time value of money calculation. In replacement analysis, basically, since it's a cost approach, the organization tends to follow the cost outflow approach. What do we mean by cost outflow approach? In cost outflow approach, generally any outflows of cash are generally taken to be positive. That means every expense will be treated as positive and cash inflows will be treated as negative. That means every single income portion will be treated as negative. If we come back here, then the initial cost of the machine is a cost to the organization, so it will be treated as positive. But salvage value, which the organization recoups after the end of 8 years, is practically an income to the organization, so it will be treated as negative. Since that 20,000 is a present worth value or has been invested at the beginning of the period, so that period will be treated as present worth. Turning present worth into annual worth and deducting from that 20,000 the 5,000 which we are getting at the end of the nth period or the 8 years. So that is single one time cost, so we can easily take it as the future worth. So deducting those, we get the value of rupees 3,619. That means throughout that entire period of time, every single year, annualized capital recovery of that machine is at rupees 3619 approximately. Another mathematical example can be taken into consideration here. When we take this example of a Defender machine was bought 2 years ago at a cost of rupees 5 lakh and has a remaining useful life of 8 years. The current market value of the machine is at rupees 3 lakh and the salvage value at the end of the period is at rupees 50,000. The annual maintenance cost of the machine is given at rupees 25,000. Now coming back to the Challenger is priced at rupees 4,50,000 but has an useful life of 8 years. The annual maintenance cost is very similar with the Defender at rupees 25,000 while it has a salvage value of much higher of the salvage value of 40,000. Assuming if the interest rate associated with both the machine is at 10% per annum, it needs to be found out whether the Defender machine should be replaced or not. A typical replacement analysis sum which the organizations face day in, day out. Coming back to the solution part of the sum that we were discussing, under the annual worth approach that we already know that every single replacement analysis needs to be solved in annual worth, is that the Defender machine, we can see from the sum itself that it was bought at 5 lakh rupees, but that was 2 years ago. So basically that was year 0 for that machine or the present worth for that machine. But right now we are in a particular time period when we are talking about n+2 period, and n+2 period the market value of the machine is 3 lakh, whereas if we see here properly that 8 years is the remaining lifetime of the Defender machine, and we can also see that the 8 years is the useful life of the Challenger. Now students, it is very important for you to understand that any comparison between two machines can only be done and can be always be done if and only if the specification and the criteria of both the machine are absolutely similar to it. If one machine is operating for 10 years and the other one is operating for 8 years, it will be very hard for the organization to actually take the decision based on the various kind of lifetimes attached to it. So here, when we come back to the calculation part, it should be taken into consideration that n+2 period will become the present worth for the Defender. As you can see in the cost approach method or the outflow method, all the outflows has been taken positive and the inflows are taken as negative. If that is the one which we have done, there are basically two ways of calculating the entire annual cost approach. That is, a simple difference is there. We can take the present worth to be as it is and transfer it back to the annual worth, which is the initial cost of the machine. We can separately take the salvage value which we get at the end of the nth year or the useful lifetime and take that as a single value and a future value and then turn it back to annual worth. This is option 1 to us. And option 2, which is there with the organization, is that the entire present worth can be taken as the cost of the machine minus the salvage value of the machine. That is option 2 to us. Here I have shown both the options which are available to us. If you look here, then what becomes the initial cost of the machine, that is rupees 3 lakh, which is the market value of the machine after 2 years. That is a present worth which we have already talked about, turned into annual worth. The operations and maintenance cost basically is already in annual, so it demands zero transformation, that has been added back. And what I was talking about, the salvage value singularly taken as an item and has been turned from future to annual and has been deducted, most importantly, as it is an income component. Or else what we can do, we can deduct that 50,000 salvage value from initial worth of rupees 3 lakh and take that value to be present worth and transfer it back to annual worth. But for this, what we have to do is just add back that 50,000 salvage value into I. That is one particular component which we have to add back. So in both the cases, whatever the option you are choosing to opt for, the answer should be coming somewhere at 76,850 for the Defender machine. Whereas now we have to understand here, in case of Challenger machine, that the organization at the end of the day decides to keep one machine and not both. So when the organization will replace it, or even if it is replacing at the upfront, so basically the organization is selling off the previous machine. So when it is buying the newer machine at 4,50,000, actually the organization is getting back rupees 3 lakh, which is the initial worth at N+2 period for the Defender machine, if you closely look at it. So the actual investment for the Challenger machine will definitely be 4,50,000 minus 3 lakh. And very similarly, if we add back the annual maintenance cost and we take the salvage value into whatever form you are willing to take it, if we do it, the value should in both the cases come somewhere approximately near 57,110, which is far lesser than that of the Defender machine. So the decision should be that the organization should go and opt for changing the machine with the newer one.